Day 14 of the Lucid Dream Challenge. All right, I'm 2 weeks into this challenge and time for another update. Where am I at so far? What have I learned along the way? Some changes I've made as well, and what I will be doing over the next coming days and weeks to come. So, if you see my previous videos, you know what I was focusing on. I was doing my reality checks, I was doing building habits, my reality checks, dream journaling, and my meditation. I did not experience a lucid dream yet. And I also want to give the honest truth about how my other habits are going. And I had some days where I kind of neglected them. Especially when I was in a different environment. For example, earlier this week, I went on a 2-day hiking trip with some friends. We went to Mullertal in Luxembourg, and we did the Mullertal Trail, which was really nice. However, when I came home, I realized, shit, I barely did any reality checks at all. Same thing with the meditation. I didn't do that for 2 days. It happens, right? But it's going to be crucial that I also do these reality checks whenever I'm out and about. They're going to be especially important when I do them when I'm out, because of the dreams that I was able to record so far. I was always in a different environment. I was always with different people, and I was never just at home, because when I'm home, I find it I don't seem to be having any issues whatsoever to do these reality checks. I remind myself often to do them. And I'm home 90% of the time. I'm self-employed. I work from home. And yeah, I'm home most of the time. So yeah, just have to apply what I'm doing here also whenever I'm out. That's the main thing. When it comes to dream journaling, I have recorded 4 of my dreams so far. But also, side note there, I have a very bad habit in the morning, and that is that I'm a snoozer. And it has happened on various occasions that I wake up in the morning from my first alarm, that I try to remember my dream, and that I fall back asleep. And when I wake up again, I'm not able to remember anything anymore, even though it might have been just a very small fragment of the dream that I was able to remember. Whenever I woke up after 10 to 15 minutes, I forgot all about the dream, and this has resulted in some empty entries in my journal. So I definitely had more than 4 dreams. I just only recorded 4 because those were the days I actually took the time in the morning and write something down immediately. Little change I've made with that. I'm done with the physical dream journal. I can't just be bothered in the morning to take my thing and start writing. It's like, ugh. It's an extra barrier for me. I don't know. I'm not used to writing anymore. It takes me way too long. So what I'm going to do now is just keep a digital version. I made a folder in my Google Drive, which I'm going to dedicate to my dream journal, and I'm going to just update that, whether it's on my laptop, whether it's on my phone in the morning. Yesterday, I had a very detailed dream. I was able to write one entire page full with details and people that I saw and places that I was. If I had to do that manually, it would have taken me 20 minutes to 30 minutes. On my laptop, it takes me 2 to 3 minutes and I'm done. So yeah, I'm keeping a digital version also towards the future. It's going to be more beneficial to have a digital version if I ever want to use my journal to start recognizing certain patterns. This is something I've read as well. This is going to be way down in the future, with 4 dreams so far. There's not much of a pattern yet, but perhaps I see a certain person more often in my dream. Perhaps I'm at a certain place more often in my dreams. These patterns can help trigger lucidity. And especially when I see that person in real life, I remind myself, all right, I have to do a reality check now. if I see that person in my dream, and I will think about doing a reality check. That's the point. That's the cue to become lucid. But yeah, that's for the future. I think it's just going to be easier if I keep this digital. It works better for me. Do whatever works for you. But that's a small change that I've made. That's it when it comes to the update part. For the next coming days, I will be focusing, well, days and weeks, I will be focusing on doing some applying some dream-inducing techniques, such as the wake back to bed method, the mild technique, the wild technique. I will be experimenting with those, and I will also explain in future videos what these are about. And I'm gonna stick to one video a week at least. That's the challenge that I've set for myself as well, beside the lucid dreaming thing. One weekly upload video. I had big ideas and expectations when I first started this challenge with a daily update, but it's just gonna be kind of useless to make a daily video. I can just as well share my progress once a week, and it's gonna take a lot of the mental it's going to take a lot of the analysis paralysis and the overthinking away, and the stress of having to upload a video every day. I want to keep this journey as fun as possible. I don't want to, and authentic as possible as well. So whatever. Thank you for watching this video. I'm gonna end the same way that I started this with, and this is gonna be the outro. See you in the next one. Not a very interesting outro, but oh well.